Alright guys, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It is officially my first recording of the year. It is the 3rd of January 2014. We gotta get used to saying 2014. It's no longer 2013, guys. And like I said before, first recording of 2014. I was just literally streaming before because I had a lot of family members over, and I don't want to record unless I have absolute promise that I won't get any disruptions other than the phone, of course. The phone will be the phone. The phone will always find a way to disrupt during my recordings, but I usually record when like everybody's settled down and there's only like maybe 1 or 2 other people in the house doing their own thing. So we are finally about to start up, turnabout, goodbyes, the final day. It says the final day, not the 3rd day, not the 4th day. It's the final day. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and discover the culprit, which we already know who it is, I believe, especially when he took the evidence away from us. So obviously Von Karma wrote that letter and he has a bigger scheme up his hand. So we got to pretty much try to point everything towards him, apparently. So let's get this started. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2, not 1, not 3, not 4, but 2. Let's do it. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. A lot of things. Whoa! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. That's right, they got stun gunned. They got tased. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is like, man, I don't want to go to jail, bro. You gotta win this. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Look at him. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Ha! Whoa! Whoa, pal! What the hell? What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning, Dick. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Damn, he was dedicated. Thanks, Detective. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I felt pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Yeah! This time on Courtroom Runbacks! Yes, Courtroom Runbacks is back. Alright, December 28th, 10 a.m. District Court Room number 3. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Oh my god, it's going down! Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Whoa! Right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Whoa! Come on! Don't be all into silence about every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Oh, your opening statement. Alright, right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Cross-examine him as enough as necessary, he said. Ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost his memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oh man, we gotta put that man behind bars, man. Hell no. Von Karma, I don't know how we gonna do it, but we gotta do it. We somehow gotta do it. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to go buy some food for Polly, see? I figure I got nothing to do with this incident anyway. What do you mean you got nothing to do with this incident? You're a fucking witness. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Stare! Why I left the courtroom? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, Pressum. Alright. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Objection, little punk. No, no, no. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. They must have been smoking on that good weed. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Hold it. Then why did you leave? Objection, little punk. He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. He remembers the 3 minutes. Oh, this is great. I went to buy some food for Polly, Press. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmet, huh? She only eats three. Oh, and that's not 3, is it? Oh, she only eats these high-quality bird pellets from friends. I thought it said 3. I don't know why. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Whatever. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyway. That has to be a lie, because he's a witness. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. Objection, little punk. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cougar's head? Codger or cougar? I don't know. That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Hold it, sucker! Hold it, jive turkey! How can you say you had no motive? I said you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on him, right? Hell no! Who you calling a jive turkey? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He cannot hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until that trial ends. Uh-oh. Why'd I say something, Mr. Wright? What is it? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case as I quickly turn on my old man swag voice? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Whoa, calm down, bro! Stop slamming your hand on the desk! Order, damn it! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell me. Obviously, we have to say Yanni Yogi. We already learned this. So, Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. What? Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh, yes! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Whoa, he remembers the DL6 incident. I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tis. Meh. Not to my house, boy. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. You don't do that in my house. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Huh? I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. What? Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Ah! What? No fingerprints? That acid, they got rid of his fingerprints. I think you can dip your fingerprints or yeah, like your hands in some kind of acid and it gets rid of fingerprints. It sucks. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Oh, whatever. I burned my fingers working with stuff. Yup. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Huh. If the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Well, what would you do, Mr. Wright? Ugh! Man, what a bastard, dude. It seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine a parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a minute! Cross-examine a parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, no, he's gonna do it! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? On his proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness pet parrot. Oh my god, what the hell is this problem? Oh my god, the parrot hype. What do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Huh? Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Oh my god. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. We have no other choice. Let the parrot take the stand. This is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. I will cross-examine the Polly. Are you kidding me? This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot's. She's my lad. This is so far-fetched. This is so ridiculous. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. What the hell am I doing bringing in the fucking parrot?